Okay, Arshia, you do.
Sometimes we are removed because recording also. Okay, sometimes I don't know, automatically some are being removed. I am still trying to find out what is the thing. Okay, it removes few of them when I start recording. So I didn't see the name. Okay, please start.
Good morning, everyone. It's Group A, and today we are going to present a short presentation on concept of employment. Group A members are Ashria, Grishma,
Prachit,
Samik,
Samik, Akshita, and Arnav.
what is employment? Employment is an important part of the economic, social, and environmental development process and procedure of any country. Employment provides financial freedom and decision making power.
importance of employment. More job opportunities are there. It will reduce earning money by the wrong way.
Requirements of employment. Employers withhold federal and state taxes and pay Medicare, Social Security, and unemployment taxes on the salary and wages they pay employees. This is one of the factors that sets employment apart from working with an um, in, independent contractor.
Skills you need to have to get an employment. Communicate with the team members, teamwork with everyone, leadership with fairness, listening to everyone's idea.
What is considered employment? People are considered employed. This includes all part-time and temporary work as well as regular full-time year-round employment.
For example, employment can be an hourly part-time job that is paid a specific dollar amount for each hour worked. Full-time employment in which individuals receive a salary and benefits from an employer for performing the tasks required by a particular position.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we have already explained this last time. So this was like a revision. So if you have any questions on their slide, you can ask. Just show it very quickly. All the slides turn by turn, whichever slide they have. And please be taking notes. You know that the teacher will be asking for all the notes that you had. Okay. Sometimes maybe one lesson at a time. Sometimes maybe the whole unit, or sometimes even everything at once. What are notes you have taken so far, rather than those question answers when they are presenting. If there's something extra, only you take note. Don't write everything. Try to understand, listen, and things which are like very important and it's not in the book, then just take a note of that. Note taking, okay? Yeah, second slide. Just be going turn by turn. Do you have any question in this? Just wait for 2 minutes. Next. Next. If they have anything, please see and ask, okay, accordingly. Because you'll be sometimes getting questions based on their slides also to some percent, okay, not fully, but some percent based on what they're presenting. So that's why you have to be looking, but don't panic so much. Mainly just focus on what is the content in the book also is enough, okay. But these things also, if you want to score very good grades, then you have to be listening to all these things also. Next. Next. But if you think their presentation is not based on the objective, then you can grade them low, okay. Is that clear? Like, you know what is the objective, and you can write down the reason later on, like give a peer assessment. Is that clear? Okay, now thank you so much. Next slide. Is this the last slide?
No, sir, there are two slides there.
Okay, please show them. So if there is anything, they will just ask. Okay, no questions, right? Okay, then let's go to the next group, next team. Group B, is your presentation ready? We're not waiting. Okay, for one second time also you miss right now, we will not go back at all because it will be too confusing for everyone. Group B, okay, if not group B, group C.
Sir, Group D has already presented.
Yeah, group D presented at first itself. Why is that? Why? How did I allow that? Is
Sir,
it because
because we
like
were not ready. Because we were not ready.
okay,
So you
group B
allowed
already
to.
presented. Yeah, group B already presented, right? Which group B already presented?
Yes, sir.
Okay, group B. Who are in group B? Can you raise your virtual hand? Those who are in group B once. I'm just trying to see. Okay, yeah. B for beta.
Sir, group E's presentation is going to be finished, sir. We will present next time, sir.
We don't know if there's no time, then you might not have time to present. Okay, you have to meet deadlines. Okay, so
Sir,
groups
we will finish it today. Then we will present and we will show you, sir.
you have to meet deadlines. Okay, you don't always do it afterwards. Please try to meet the deadlines because, like, if you always do it afterwards, then things will not be organized. You know, like your friends will also not understand because it will
Okay,
go on.
sir.
Okay, so that's why you have to meet the deadline. And sometimes I will not even allow to present. I will just ask you to only submit when it's going to create too much confusion.
Yes, sir.
I
Okay, sir. I
just
understood.
remove. Okay, when it's the objectives there, it has to go in the order. Okay, like you cannot go too much zigzag. Okay, it will just create like confusion in some of our friends' mind also. Okay, now so that's like a revision also, a review also. So group C, explain. I mean to say, explain the relationship between education, training, and employment. Group C, are you ready?
Sir, Group D, no. First, Group C is not present, so how will Group D?
C for Charlie or whatever. Let me see the group names here. And so yeah, group D, that was relation between education, training, and employment. That is group. Uh, Importance and types of employment is group C. Okay, importance and types of employment. Did you present Suvi, Aaron, Zayesh, Puspa, Suki, and Imani?
Sorry, I'm not presenting their screen.
What other?
So I'm asking that is anybody presenting their screen?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Group C, are you going to present or not? Importance and types of employment, although we have already covered that. If not, let's go to group D, relation between education, training, and employment. Aras, Bidan, Manas, Rhythm, Sunasika, Pranav, is it ready?
No, we need to do some work, so we'll present it on Tuesday.
Sir, I
Please
can do
meet
only
deadline. Okay?
he is
Deadline.
not here, so how I can complete.
How much is completely slow on deadline? Because of course we might not be able to do that. Okay, this way it goes very slow. I cannot be too flexible on deadlines because when we start being too flexible, then it doesn't go according to our plan. Like by when we have planned of finishing how much. Okay, so at least I told done is better than perfect. You don't have to go for perfection in that. At least present something which will improve your communication skills of like
Okay, sir.
presenting.
Then I hope I will present the one which we have completed, but some of the people are not here, so we can't. So
Fine. If they are not there, let's present it. Okay, we cannot wait for anyone. If we keep on waiting, the class will just get over, like the month will just go. So how much you have to present on that. Okay, deadline is deadline. Okay.
Sukhi, start.
Importance of employment. Joy, Shuki, Himani, Aaron, Arun, Shubhi, Vishwa. Uh, in employment, an employee is the person who is employed in an office, and employer is the person or office that provides employment. About importance of employment. Employment is
Sukhi,
an
I am going to
important.
do this paragraph. Employment is an important part of economic, social, and environmental development process and procedure of any country. Employment provides financial freedom, decision-making power, employment opportunities for citizens in India, can help to reduce corruption, remove tourism, and employment is an important factor of political, social, and economic growth of a nation, as the job has been power to influence the decision making, remove corruption, and thus has power to develop a more just and active economic. Eh? Now, Imani, you read. Imani?
Yeah. Importance of employment. Employment is an key for the development of an individual as well as society. The importance of employment is explained through following point: an individual a livelihood from employment. Number two, it helps to raise the living standard of people. Number three, it also contributes to developing the career of a person. Number four is national productively, thereby leading the country toward
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Please just keep the presentation as it is on the screen. Don't remove it because we have to see if there is any question. Sometimes I just don't ask too many questions because maybe of some type of time management thing also. But please show that on the screen so that if they have any question, they will ask right now. Can you please show it on the screen? So that was about the second objective. So they had to explore about importance and types of employment. And everyone, please turn on the camera. Suryansa, Mansa, based on every.
Get employer, so I cannot turn on my camera, sir. Sir, because sir, otherwise it will lag.
Face as well. It will be so difficult for me to recognize if you start showing only your forehead. Okay. So your face also, although Sukhi, can you keep your camera down? Okay, yeah, very good. At least we want to see your face, okay, so that you really recognize. I mean, just so that I can recognize you easily also. Okay, Imani also little down. With nose and eyes, it's so difficult. It will be like game to recognize a person later on. We're just showing the eyes. Okay, please keep it little down, Imani. Others also, please see your camera, Akshata. We have to be able to see you like a portrait photo almost. Okay, don't try to show your ceiling. Make sure the camera is going up. There's very less space above your head. Please keep it down how much you can. Okay, now so is there any question? Please go to the next slide turn by turn slowly to within 2 seconds, and just pause where they have question. Just go at a space where they, if you have anything, just ask. Okay, if you didn't understand, because they have to be able to defend. If you ask good question, means you will be given some credit based on participation. Whatever is there, please ask
Sir,
relevant question. Yes.
sir, I have a question.
Okay. Yes, perfect.
Why is employment so necessary? I mean, people can earn money without employment also. So why is employment so necessary?
Okay, the group who is present, can you defend your answers with your presentation? Because it's the same. Then I will help you.
Employment also is very important for us important because employment there are another ways to get money, but employment helps us in another works also, meaning giving us security and other security, and after that helping each other in their public services. We can help them in their public services by the use of employment and all.
Okay. Okay, is that clear? So
Sir,
let's.
I did not understand what he said.
Okay, Joyce, can you try once more?
Employment employment is important for us because employment gives us security. Because of employment we get security, and after that employment employment is the way for the people who cannot start any of an occupation of their own. They can also get a way to earn money for their livelihood.
Okay.
So you can see we talked about the importance of employment earlier also to some extent. Yes, yeah, what Prachit was trying to say is why do people really need employment when there are other ways to get income? Other ways means, are you talking about business?
He
Pra-
meant to say about other occupations.
okay, like other occupations itself. Okay, then yeah, yes, like other occupations are also more or less either they are employed, self-employed. If they're self-employed, also that is employment, right? We talked about the types of employment, isn't it? Like if you have your own. Okay, so we if you have your own employment, means that is self-employment. So that's how you can see the importance also, same thing. And please, one of the feedback is normally the people who are reading line by line, they are not being given good grades. Okay, like whatever is there, if you're not supposed to read line by line from there. Now you have to try yourself to say the same thing in your own words, whatever is on the screen. Are you clear? And
Okay, sir.
don't pause so
Yes,
much.
sir.
Don't pause so much. Prepare enough and come, so that it is going to improve your public speaking skills as well. At the
Sir,
same,
I have a very good public speaking skills.
yeah, yes, we understand that. Okay, but I'm trying to say when you read this thing, try to just read it in such a way that you understand first. Okay, first speak in such a way in which you itself will understand very well. Try that, and then only your friends or your whomever you're explaining might be able to understand. If you cannot even understand yourself, how will they understand? So try to record and even see at times. Okay, can you understand yourself or not? Most of the time I've been recording, you can see your own recording and see later on whether you but it might be difficult. It might not be so difficult because you already know what you have spoken, right? But for others, just imagine how difficult it might be to understand that. Okay, so that's why you have been given this opportunity to be also explaining. Okay, how much you can explain. Okay, so that's it, and our time is up. And you told about going on Tuesday or other days. Okay, and do you know RZ going? That another thing is happening right now.
Yes, sir. Are they doing together?
Yes, RG doing together, and then because of that, okay, so you have to be aware. Okay, so that's why I told always try to work on deadline, and deadline is very important in case of presentation also. Okay, in presentation, like once you don't present, then I might have to skip your presentation at times. If we keep on waiting for you, then we'll be on the same lesson throughout the whole year. Okay, because I already have such experience 1 year when I tried that, not whole year, but it took little longer time, and I had to speed up in other topics again. Now also it's going to happen almost same thing, I think, because we're already going slow. Okay. Although we're going slow, we don't want to speed up so much at first also. Okay. Afterwards we can speed up, not in the term string term itself. Okay. Thank you so much. What class do you have now? I think it's
Virtual tour, sir. Virtual tour.
Sir, it is a virtual tour.
okay. Yeah. Virtual tour. Okay. Thank you. All the best. Have fun. I hope you're understanding from virtual tour as well.
Yes, sir. Today is mask making. We need to make mask.
Okay.
They will
Thank you.
teach us how to make mask.
Okay. Bye. Take care.
Okay, sir. Bye. Have a good day. Bye. Bye, sir. Bye.
Bye.